zu.
Japan. What's up, American Horror Story fans? Mr. Dark Phoenix is back. I know we are super late with this review, but I just had New York Comic Con last week, so I wanted to focus on that. But if you haven't hit subscribe, please do. We review American Horror Story, Marvel, DC, blah blah blah. I'll talk about my channel in a minute. If you haven't seen it yet, come back when you have. And if you have seen it, let's jump right on in to the newest episode of American Horror Story, Apocalypse. Could it be Satan? Question mark. I only have one Satan, and his name is Tom Ellis. Although Michael Langdon does demand a presence when he enters the room, and I like that. I don't know what you call that in like an acting word, if there's like a different word for it, but like every time he's on scene, he just demands you pay attention, and I'm like, I like that. I like that a lot. So we go into the past and find out why he modeled that robot after Miss Mead. She was like his foster mom who loved him, and all of that made him feel safe. And I'm like, so you ain't got no love for Constance Langdon? Although the murder house stuff is coming up, I think, in a couple episodes. So maybe they'll explain what happened to that. I mean, clearly that woman died of old age, but I mean, I don't know. We'll find out what happened with that stuff. I didn't watch Murder House, so my connection to this is from Coven, because that's where I started. And we're going to talk about the other stuff in a second. Warlock problems. The Warlocks, since Cordelia went public with witches and stuff at the end of Coven, they basically burned down the Warlock house, which is why we had the outposts. The outposts were Warlock schools that were transferred into the bunkers for the nuclear apocalypse, which means that the other ones were overrun, which means that everyone that we've met from this flashback is dead now. I can't help you. I can't help you. But one of the Warlocks, I don't know who, I don't know names. You guys know what I'm talking about. The one that smokes all the time. He was like, this magic is demonic possession, it's too dark, we shouldn't. And then like the Asian Grand General or whatever was all like, we have to find this boy and then we can reach our top of the hierarchy. And I'm like, you gonna jeopardize the entire powers of the Warlocks because you mad that the women are in the power now? And I'm like, and the whole episode, that's the only reason why he wanted to do all of this. Even though the other Warlock warned him that his power was too dark. And he was like, oh, we need to do this. And I'm like, so you're pretty much blinded by the fact that you're tired of being a second-class citizen, and you'll take anybody that even has a hint of some kind of power that you can use to dethrone the witches. Like, whatever, it's fine. Don't worry. I ain't mad. And we do find out that Cordelia actually did try and save Queenie from the Cortez. I thought they were just going to use her as a blood bank, because Angela Bassett was like a vampire or something, because Lady Gaga was a vampire. And she turned her. So we find out that she actually did try to rescue Queenie, but the Hotel Cortez is not just haunted, it's a hellmouth. And I was like, ooh, Buffy reference. My favorite. But I always kind of figured Cordelia tried to rescue her, because we haven't seen Queenie in any of like the coming attractions or like the trailers for like other episodes, like anything they've shown. We've only seen like Madison and Zoe and even Misty, but we haven't seen Queenie yet in the future. So I really hope that he doesn't just like, you know, off them or whatever. But I mean, Michael Lang just wanted to prove a point that he was more powerful than the witches, and he brought back Queenie and Madison. He was like, come on now, get your asses up. Which means he could pretty much revive, I think, pretty much anyone, if he really is the Antichrist. So this episode was actually really fun. I'm worried about the Warlocks. I feel like the one that smokes is going to be the one that turns on the other Warlocks, and he's like, listen, we got to stop this bitch, because I just want to smoke and do magic and things like that. By the way, that trick he used when he like did the thing and made his cup fill up, sign me up for that. So many times I don't feel like having to pay for a refill in places. I can just be like, Just put some of this magic and refill my cup completely. But what did you guys think about the episode? The new episode comes out tonight. So hit subscribe, click the bell, all that fun stuff. I talk about Marvel and DC. My New York Comic Con pics are on my Facebook page and slowly coming to my Instagram. Link for that is in the description bar below. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to stay positive, stay on the grind, support others, and know that I love and support you all the same way you love and support me. Don't forget that through good times and bad times, we're going to geek out and enjoy your lives, and I'll catch you guys next time for another great video.